looking at is the truck that just pulled out of our entrance. They're with Brew Incorporated, I think is what it says. And it's the mixing tank and everything that hooks up to the horizontal drill machine. And they've got the bentonite, but I see some 5-gallon buckets sitting up on top of them, which could be some of the additives that I've talked about. And there's another 5-gallon jug of something. Yep, additives, man. Yeah, he just dumped a little cup of it in the little funnel that you can't see. It's behind the pallet of bentonite that's on the back end, and he's adding more right there. So they are using additives. Wow. It's funny how they put those additives back there where you can't see them. Wouldn't want anybody to know you're putting additives in the bentonite and water. Well, I just got video of them adding it. Huh. Looks like there may be some more additives, another additive fixing to be added into it. Yeah, almost empty bucket. But yep, more of some type of powder additive. More than likely a polymer of some type. So there's 2 scoops, and he's already added scoops. And now let's put some more over here in the other mixing tank. And it's a white powdery substance because he's got it all over his hands. And of course he's wearing no safety, no gloves, no respirator. And see, now he will take a bag of bentonite, so their whole theory or their whole claim that it's just bentonite and water is an out and out lie. And the yellow tank down there is the vac tank that is more than likely the one bringing it down to our house. It is a dually truck, so it matches up with what we see down there and dumping all this slurry at our front entrance. And on down the road, they're fusing together the pipe for when they get this board done. Oh, and they are dewatering right now. So they have the big pump, let me see, right there, the big pump that is dewatering. As I just happened to look over here at these, and you can see the water going up and down and they finished this bore, got their product pulled in. That was just a rod sticking out. And all this drilling slurry they're bringing back to our house is not just bentonite and water, and it's not just the additives. You know, they're boring along the edge of a wetland, so all the runoff from the road ends up down there. So there's really no telling what contaminants, from tire rubber to oil from cars, brake fluids, hydraulic fluids, anything that lands on that road runs down to where they're boring, and all the slurries come back. And then when they suck it up into that vac tank, as they're required to clean up, they're bringing it to our house. And again, the bags and the MSDS sheets say to properly dispose of in an approved industrial site. But that definitely is not what's happening here. I'd like to see the edge of that bag, or the end of this the end of the discharge hose over there, but I can't see it. You know, it should be over in there somewhere, and I don't see a black bag on it. So once again, dewatering without any filtration bag. And I guess within the next few days or the next few weeks, they'll be digging this up right where the Florida Southeast gas main is. Just walked over to the other side. They have no sidewalk closed signs up. None of the requirements to shut down a sidewalk are being followed. Because they would be required to shut down the sidewalk. I mean, there's lots of rules about maintaining of traffic and plastic, or public safety. I see they removed all their stuff. I'm sure they'll put them back, but this is just insane. And they're dewatering here. I'm gonna walk back and see if they still got a bag on this dewatering pump here. Yeah, there's a bag on it, but it's not blown up like it usually would be. Oh, and they finally put up some silk fencing to catch settlements from getting down in the pond, which I believe is quite late. No shoring. They have a shoring box here, but there's no shoring here. And they're over head height. plugging off the end of the pipe. But I guess when eventually they'll tie the bore together. But I believe in that deep of a ditch they're required to have shoring